So we're going to get started. Yes, thank you, Mr. Connolly. So the Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, Information Technology, and Government Innovation and the Subcommittee on Oversight will come to order. I would like to begin by welcoming Mr. Connolly. Good afternoon, sir, as we tiptoe in, but also by welcoming House Administration Oversight Subcommittee Chairman Barry Loudermilk and Ranking Member Norma Torres. We also have with us Chairman Brian Stile and Ranking Member Joe Morelli. We're pleased for you all to join us today. After conferring with Chairman Loudermilk, we agreed that today's joint hearing will operate under the rules of the Committee on Oversight and Accountability. Without objection, Congresswoman Eleanor Holmes Norton of Washington, D.C. is waived on to the subcommittee this afternoon for the purpose of questioning witnesses. Without objection, the chair may declare a recess at any time. I now recognize myself for the purpose of making an opening statement. First of all, good afternoon and welcome. This is a joint hearing of this panel, the Subcommittee on Cybersecurity, Information Technology, Government Innovation, and the House Oversight and Accountability Committee, and the House Administration Committee's Subcommittee on Oversight, which is chaired by the gentleman from Georgia to my left, Mr. Loudermilk. Since this is a joint hearing, we will all have opening statements from the chair and ranking member of both subcommittees. That's a total of 4 opening statements, so I'm going to keep my remarks as brief as possible. First, I want to explain why we're conducting this hearing jointly. The data breach we're going to get to the bottom of today is of great concern to members of Congress, staff, federal employees, and all those who use the DC Health Exchange. The overwhelming majority, about 90% of the exchange enrollees, are not affiliated with Congress. So this is not just about us. This is about everybody who's been affected by this breach. They are people who get health insurance through the exchange as individuals or employees of one of over 5,000 participating small businesses. This data breach is the latest in a troubling string of cyber breaches exposing confidential data of ordinary Americans. All too often, these breaches involve government agencies or programs to whom people are entrusting their most personal information. We know the recent data breach at DC Health Benefit Exchange Authority resulted in the theft, sale, and public posting of confidential personal information of thousands of individuals getting health insurance via the exchange. And that may not be the fullest extent of the breach. Indeed, the vulnerability through which the breach occurred may have actually exposed up to 200,000 or more individuals to hackers and exposed their personal information. Last month, several internal health insurance enrollment reports maintained by DC HealthLink were accessed without authorization and then posted online. These Excel spreadsheets sold and posted on the dark web contain data including the personal information on each exchange enrollee listed. That would be their name, their date of birth, their age, their social security number, telephone numbers, their home addresses, mailing addresses, email addresses, their employer, their health plan, their health insurance premium, race, ethnicity, citizenship status, and more. The advent of AI is only going to make breaches like this even more vulnerable to personal data. And it will only get worse if businesses and government agencies are ill-prepared for what lies ahead. People should be able to sign up for health care without surrendering to public view their most confidential personal information. So the subcommittees are convening here today to find out, with the help of our witnesses, how this data breach happened. And I do expect to have some concrete, substantive answers, because if we filibuster here today, none of us are going to be happy. This is too important to not get the information. We want to know who is responsible. We're going to want an answer for that. And we're going to want to know how those responsible are going to be held accountable. Do they even still have a job today? That's going to be one of my first questions. And what is being done to ensure that this does not ever happen again?